It's me again, folks. This time, I just wanna share a few keys or whatnot to help someone out there to spot haters. Worst case scenario with the draw. If you can use this to your advantage, in spotting player haters. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start with the first key, ignorance. Very, very ignorant. Whether it's a family member, friend, stranger, ignorance is a sign of player hater. I'm sorry. Ignorance. Okay, that's one of them. If you got a person who's very ignorant, not saying they haven't acquired a education. You know what I'm saying? Obtained a degree. That's just, again, education, indoctrination. But having the right knowledge would be the ultimate goal and the key to success. When you are out here in this journey of life, or if you playing the game of life, whether you label it the Matrix or the Monopoly, but again, ignorance, because due to ignorance, that shit'll bring your family down, it'll bring your crew down, it'll bring you down, it'll bring them down, ignorance. So that's one way to spot a player haters, through ignorance, you know what I mean? Another key would be insecurity. Shit, you got, whether male or female, if you got a motherfucker who's insecure and you true to yourself and whatever it is you do, you don't even have to be rich. You ain't even got to be no baller. You can just love who you are and be yourself and have charm, charisma, again, integrity, and someone who's insecure, you gonna highlight what make them who they are. Whether you label them a dirt bag, a shit bag, whether they label themselves a dirt bag or a shit bag, you know what I'm saying? Being introduced or having confidence, highlight their insecurities, so you make them uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Or you can make them uncomfortable. So you got to be watchful of that, and it's dangerous, you know what I'm saying? Because a person be sitting back, I thought, and think they was real the whole time, until, a real person, emerge, you know what I'm saying, or come around. Then now it's like, oh shit, now they, taking double takes, and you know what I'm saying? And again, it brings out their insecurity. So insecurity is another way to form, to spot a player hater. You know what I'm saying? And what's another one? I can't give y'all all the keys or all the answers. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, as y'all continue y'all journey through life, y'all gonna come to grips with what I'm saying, and y'all will be able to recognize and see that, again, they not going anywhere. So, I mean, you can get that out your head. You can cuss them out, call them all type of cruel names, this, that, and the third. You can probably push a few of them off the cliff. That ain't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? It's damn near like the yin and the yang. So they gonna be around. You just got to know how to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Deal with them accordingly, because they gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? It can be a family member. It can be a friend. You know what I'm saying? A close associate. You know what I'm saying? You just, again, these just a few cues to be able to spot that little shit that can escalate to that big boy shit to make them go to the next level. Because, again, it's dangerous. You know what I mean? And what's another key I wanted to give y'all? I said, what? Ignorance. I said insecure. And what else? Maybe I should say that one for next time. I'm over here. Anyway, let me just finish carrying on. Like with what I was saying, though, man. The crab in the bucket game that they play, you know what I'm saying? A crab in the bucket game, that stem from ignorance, you know what I'm saying? That stem from insecurity, you know what I mean? And, like my mom said, you know what I mean? R.I.P. People in here want cold water, they want ice water, you know what I'm saying? So they looking at you like, okay, you straight mentally, or rather financially. You know what I'm saying? Or even physically, it makes them feel some type of way. So they wanna cool down. You know what I mean? They wanna cool down. So motherfuckers go to that next level. Not even realizing that they the hater. You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes they not gonna just come up and say, hey, look, I'm a player hater. You got some motherfuckers who will tell you that because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see the next man have nothing. They ain't got nothing. They not gonna be anything. So that's just their mentality. You know what I'm saying? But even if they were to tell you, hey, look, I'm jealous or I feel some type of way, that ain't that ain't gonna cut it. You got to deal with these motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, you can't push all of them off the cliff. I mean, nah. Then they're pretty much it'll set you back. You know what I'm saying? So that's not how it works. So you got to be able to deal with it accordingly. But right now, what's that third one? I wanted to give y'all one more. I said ignorance. I said insecure. Hold tight real quick, man. Maybe if I just pause for a minute, you know what I'm saying? This shit'll come back to me, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. Yeah, that third one, that third one is low self-esteem, you know what I'm saying? I'll be off the top of the head, you know what I'm saying? So as I encounter it throughout my life, at times I feel the need to drop some jewels, that'll maybe help someone else out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, low self-esteem, you know what I'm saying? It can be a fine motherfucker too, you know what I'm saying? But as long as they got low self-esteem, it's gonna bring out that insecurity. That insecurity could trigger that ignorance, you know what I'm saying? Cause the motherfuckers to go dumb, you know what I'm saying? Go crazy, you know what I mean? You can't cope with life, you know what I mean? How this person got more than me, you know what I'm saying? They can't grasp that concept. Just when I thought I was popping or popular, the whole time that motherfucker over there, he or she, that's that guy, you know what I'm saying? And it's just perception. But to a player hater, they don't see nothing outside of what they see because they live in a small world, you know what I'm saying? It's like having you limited to certain stations on the AM frequency, you know what I'm saying? You got a radio, you only limited to but so many stations on that AM. But if you go to PM, shit, you liable to get this station, that station, that station, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the love and fear, you know what I'm saying? Emotions, shit. When you operating, with love and on love, you know what I'm saying? You tend to have a higher frequency, you know what I'm saying? You get more stations, you know what I mean? But when you operating through fear, you only get 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4, you know what I'm saying? So again, they live in a small world and they can't grasp the concept. Just when they probably thought they were smarter than you, just when they thought, okay, I had this, I had that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm better than the next. And again, it's perception, you know what I'm saying? Because, you can shop at Payless your whole life. You can shop at the cheapest store in the world, but, you have a heart of gold, charisma. Again, all of the essential things and vital things, to help you sustain life, you know what I'm saying, or cope with life, and they don't, you know what I'm saying, because they caught up in the materialistic realm, you know what I'm saying? So it's a series of things, that trigger these guys. But, again, I want to highlight they ain't going nowhere, so you got to deal with them. You got to deal with them, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like everybody, that's on the loving end going to team up and say, hey, look, let's go and push them off the cliff. That ain't going to work, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you can't even get motherfuckers to unite in the United States. They supposed to be the United States. Motherfuckers can't even unite, you know what I'm saying? The black still going against the white, the black still going against the black, but that's a whole nother subject, you know what I'm saying? But, it's clear as day, man. But like I say, day in, day out, it empowers me as I deal with it because, like I say, I'm able to better myself from it, you know what I'm saying? And say, you know what, this is how I don't want to be. So how would I smarten up or obtain the right knowledge, you know what I'm saying, necessary to, you know what I'm saying, to swing on these guys and get them up off me, you know what I'm saying? Because they, like I say, they all around you. I mean, they in your family. They part of your friends. They the pessimists. They coming from society. They coming from all corners. They coming from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, if they don't have no stability in their world, and they looking at you and things seem to be working out for you, then you they motherfucking problem for that very reason. You know what I'm saying? How you mean to tell me things working out in your world, but you ain't giving me the answers for it to work out in my world? And that's not how I go. What worked for me don't work for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm the master over here in my world. You know what I'm saying? I am. You know what I mean? Believe that. You know what I'm saying? I believe in me. You know what I'm saying? When I look in the mirror, you know, I look in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? I know what I see, you know what I'm saying? But again, to, you know, somebody who can use the information, you know, please use it to your advantage. I'm not saying everything that I'm telling you is facts. Again, perception, you know what I mean? To the ones who know it's for them, they gonna know what to do with it. Then you got somebody, plenty of people seeing me like, man, fuck him, man, you need to shut up, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and they true to themselves for that reason, because they know, shit, we don't want to hear it, and we don't want nobody else to hear it, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we, you know, so it's just one of them things, man. But day in, day out, you know, again, it's the yin and the yang. So I know what to do with it. I sharpen up every time, and it make me a better person. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is me putting out one of the most valuable commodities known to man, you know, which is information. So, like I say, to anybody who's going through something in their life, maybe they can use it. You know, sitting there cursing them out, you know, using every doggone curse word you can use. You know what I'm saying? A curse word is just that, a curse, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're using it in that context, you know what I'm saying? That context, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a curse, you know what I'm saying? So that ain't gonna, you know, you won't be no better than them, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't suggest or advise that at all, you know what I mean? So again, I've been dealing with player haters. I've been dealing with player haters my whole life. Look, I ain't even got no rap shit, you know what I'm saying? No big boy dope seller. Nigga, I don't even be in the streets every day. I'm done with the streets. Nigga, I'm fully in, like, family mode type. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why they pay attention to boy? You know what I'm saying? Why they paying attention to the king? You know what I'm saying? The boy king. Why they paying attention? Because he the master in his world. They see that he knows something and it's working. It's working. Why he ain't telling us? I am telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what to do with it. I can't sit here and get your ass a hammer and you using that shit for a flathead. You know what I'm saying? Shit, again, that's where that ignorance come in at, and that's how you spot them. You know, you can spot them through ignorance. You can spot them through low self-esteem. Somebody convinced them they was ugly and that they wouldn't ever be none. And they, you know, I'm not to say that they wrong, but they bought into it, obviously. So now they got to come out of it. They know they bought into it, so now they got to buy out of it. You know what I mean? And then that low self-esteem. Oh, I said that already. I mean, insecurity. You know what? They can have a beautiful thing going on, beautiful wife, nice family and all of that, but insecure. Why they insecure? Because they think you greater. When you come around, you display this. You like this, and I'm not. So, you know what I'm saying? How do I embrace, you know what I'm saying? How can I, you know what I'm saying, embrace, dog? You're not supposed to be like me for one, so you can't embrace my style, you know, not on that, you know, not on that level. And like I say, I hope it's not confusing to y'all. I'm sitting back over here on my Zinfandel right now, enjoying my evening, man, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, you know, again, I got good vibrations over here. When you look around, this is what you see. And this is what I hear day in, day out, the birds and the bees, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And again, that's my setup, you know. That's how I live, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to do all that ego music and all that yelling and man, that ain't my style, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people sense that, you know what I'm saying? They don't even take a rocket sciences, you know what I'm saying? But certain people like, you know, oh man, you know what? I don't even know what gift of gab mean. After I finish with this video, I'm gonna find out what gift of gab mean, because this year alone, we in 2018. This year alone, I done had 3 people to tell me, oh man, you just got the gift of gab. Fucking gift of gab? What the hell is that? I mean, shit, you trying to tell me I'm running game because I'm dropping info? Because you know what I'm saying? I got this built-in integrity system that I think trump loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know, man. I think a lot of people out there in the streets, you know, more so the streets, and that's my idea and targeted, you know what I'm saying, demographic, the streets, man, because, you know, I came from the bottom, you know what I'm saying? I know what that struggle is like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about on all levels, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go into details on that. I passed that, you know what I'm saying? You know, if real recognize real, then it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you know better, you do better. It's what it is. Everything understood shouldn't have to be explained. When haters act on me, those are some proverbs that I operate on. If you know you done sat there and player hated on me or tried to get me to come out of my element with doing whatever childish, ignorant BS, you know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't got to explain none to you, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what you did. I'm going to withdraw. And everything, you know, shoot, I'm going to operate, you know what I'm saying? And shit, until I stop breathing, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I ain't going to sit here too long, but I want to highlight it one more again. You know what I'm saying? How to spot a hater. The real haters, the ones that live for it. Ignorance, insecurity, low self-esteem. That's just 3, you know what I'm saying? How to spot a hater. You know what I'm saying? They can be in your family, they can be in your circle. I got a dot. But look, I'm talking about friends, family, society, gonna send them at you. Pessimists, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So shoot, be on the lookout. Like I said again, hopefully it helps somebody, you know, who this video really meant for. Deuces.